Good morning, Facebook land. It is Sunday, Mother's Day. I hope that everybody's having a blessed morning. And for all you mamas on our Facebook page, I hope that you're getting a lot of presents and a lot of love. Before I start the musings of a scoundrel, I'd just like to say on a personal note that I'm going to try my best to cut down my talk time. I know that sometimes I drone on and on. But, live vlogging is extremely difficult. You basically have to condense running thoughts down, and sometimes it can be a little complicated. So I'll do my best to keep my time down. I don't want anybody to think, man, this idiot just won't shut his mouth. So let's dig right into it. Welcome to another edition of Musings of a Scoundrel. My name is Mike. I'm the Beautifully Damaged Director of Operations here at Beautifully Damaged. And I want to talk about something today that I think needs to be heard by a lot of people. And once again, my opinions are my own. I like to try to inspire debate, and I hope this musings creates that very effect, a debate. We need this community, our mentally ill community, needs a revolution. That's the only word that I can choose to describe it. We need a revolution. We need fresh faces. We need mental health professionals, court officers, advocates, mentally ill people to stand up and say, this community, our community, has had enough. We've had enough with the stigma. We've had enough of the harassment. We've had enough of court bias. We have had enough with being over-medicated, in some cases under-medicated. My friends, we need a revolution. I am very, very, very fond of saying that until a conversation that is started that is uncomfortable for us and the general community, things won't change. And here's why I say that. Every single day, Beautifully Damaged staff are searching the internet for interesting blogs and new ideas. And we consistently come up with the same theme. Bloggers are talking in such negative terms, the only thing that you can draw from that blog is negativity. I'm sad, I'm depressed. Nobody understands me. My mom drinks, my dad molested me. I dropped out of college, I have no money. It's the same washed up emotional facade. There's no message. Don't think that I'm knocking bloggers, because I'm not. Every single one of them has tremendous amounts of courage, and any blogger will tell you to put your feelings out there for the world to judge and criticize is terrifying. It's not for everyone. But my call to the bloggers and to the advocates that are running websites and Facebook pages, my message to them is, we have to have uncomfortable conversation. We have to dig deeper. We need to find the emotional pay dirt within our words and express the reality of mental illness, the horrible parts just as much as the good parts. It's one thing to be inspirational and to have a message, but if there's no weight to that message, if there's no what's the word I'm looking for? If there's no weight and there's no foundation, we have nothing. They're just hollow words. Our revolution is going to come at a great cost. It is a fight, a war, a struggle. Because many of you have been harassed, criticized, locked up, the whole 9 yards, because you're mentally ill. Because people don't understand us. Beautifully Damaged has begun that revolution, and we are proud of the fact that we are advocates. Our community is one of bravery and inspiration. My challenge to the mentally ill community is, let us stand together. Let us have uncomfortable conversation. Let's be real with the community. When I say real, I mean we talk about everything. We're going to have warriors on the front lines that aren't afraid to talk about reality and more than just an emotional facade. Don't expect anything if we don't bring anything new to the table. Our revolution has to begin with ourselves. If we do nothing, we will receive nothing. Ultimately, we will be forgotten. I don't want to be forgotten. Do you? If we start our revolution together, it can't just be 3 or 4 bloggers changing the world. If anybody believes that, they're living in a dreamland. We need to come together and have an uncomfortable conversation many times over. We need to inspire debate. We need to invite the general community into our lives, as scary as that may be, before effective change begins. Beautifully Damaged has been criticized for having an open policy. We've been attacked, we've been criticized, we've lost members because we don't discriminate. You may call us naive, but every story, every single story is a beautiful piece of art. To sit back and to say, this member doesn't deserve to be here for whatever reason it may be, is arrogant. We don't want arrogance at Beautifully Damaged, because that is what has played into the stigma that's been going on for far too long. And we will continue to be an open community. And those warriors that join our fight are the kindest people on the planet. They have come to realize that everybody's voice is important. We have to, in my opinion, galvanize once again, just like I talked about before, but the difference now being that it has come to my realization that our revolution has to start with that same uncomfortable conversation repeatedly. We can't sit behind keyboards and expect the world to understand us. We can't sit in our homes and say, you know what, I'm going to sit in my shell because I'm going to be stigmatized. Be prepared for that, and you're already being stigmatized, and some people don't even know it yet. Get up from your keyboards. Stand with Beautifully Damaged. Stand with the general community. Let's begin this revolution together. I'd like to thank you for listening to the Musings of a Scoundrel. I'd like to give a big shout out today to From Darkness to Light. Our staff really enjoys going to their Facebook page, and I think members will really enjoy some of the photographs and some of the support that they can get there. Let them know that Beautifully Damaged sent them, or sent you to them, and I hope everybody has a blessed Mother's Day. Thank you.